Oh my gosh. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got some in my tummy.
Why is that
Oh,
necessary?
I'm sorry.
Come on, we gotta
Sorry, my bad.
We gotta stick to the script.
Okay, my bad. Sorry.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Wedding Checklist. I'm Terrence,
And I am Cynthia.
and today we're talking cake.
It's cake day and we are excited. Listen, who doesn't want to taste cake? Who doesn't?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right.
Who doesn't? So we went to two great places. One was what? Wow Factor Cakes. Beautiful cakes. Gorgeous cakes. And then the second was Carolina Cake Artistry. Yummy cakes. Yummy cakes. All right. So basically our process was trying to figure out, what do we want? Who's going to make our cake and what are the reasons we are going to choose this cake person? So how did you feel about the process?
First of all, I didn't know there was so many options of cake. And then second, the fact that we did a tasting, I don't understand why.
I know what he's gonna say, guys.
Where does I go to? The cake is just not good, and I don't understand why that works when you have an opportunity to go taste the cake. How does that happen?
That was his first thing that he said to me. So you're telling me you get to do all this, and people still have cakes that don't taste great? And I want to say can be two things. One, everybody tastes things differently.
No. Cake, it can't be that big of a difference between the taste of a cake. I understand when you go do the cake tastings, they probably have more time to prep for the client to come in and do the cake tasting. But how can the recipe be so off to where that wedding date that the cake is just not great?
You know.
Well, listen, maybe that might be too harsh.
No, that's not harsh. That's real.
I think it's real.
No, let's be honest, guys. If you're a baker, you should be very consistent. What you taste at a cake tasting should be what you taste today should be what you taste, the day you get your cake. I mean, of course, we want people to get better, but for the most part, it should be consistent. So you should know that your cake is going to taste good when it comes to the wedding day. Now, I will say that the reason I chose the two that I chose, Carolina Cake Artistry, I've done so many weddings where her cake is consistently the same. So therefore, I said I have to reach out to her. And she's the one who I chose to do my sister's wedding, Laura's wedding. And, back then, the cake was great. And then when we went to her again years and years and years later, the cake was still excitingly great. So that's one reason I reached out to her. And then there was a second cake company, which was the Wow Factor Cakes. I reached out to them because you walk into the building, you see that cake, and it's like, what? Who did it? Oh my gosh, beautiful, right? So those are my reasons behind picking them. And then I think also too, my planner put Wow Factor on the table first for me. So, but yeah, so just check out a little bit about, I guess, what we tasted on our cake tasting, and just watch a little bit of this video.
All right. Wonderful. So the buttercream, I'll put that closer to you so you can be one with it. The buttercream, that's the white fluffy stuff we'll put over your cake before we put the fondant. So you'll get 2 layers of icing. I only stress fondant just because you want to do maybe a marble or a watercolor technique, and we're going to need that as kind of our canvas, that kind of thing. But don't you worry, you'll get 2 icings.
Okay, so you said this goes on
Over the cake.
over the cake
First.
and then
We put the fondant on.
okay.
And that's going to allow us to paint your cake or do the watercolor or
Right.
anything like that.
Top of the fondant. Now, is there any other options other than this? Like, is there a cream cheese ice?
So the only thing is with this one, this is our lightest icing, and this is going to give you the best structure and stability for your cake. If we put cream cheese icing, we'll try that today. That's in the fillings that we have.
Okay, more in the filling.
So yep, and that way you get more of that bite and that flavor. It kind of sets in there. But anytime we put any cream cheese icing on the outside, there's a chance that your cake may fall. And we
All right, so as you can see, we just finished our tasting with Wow Factor. Here's the deal. I think that with this show, we should be very honest with you guys, because that's the whole point. Like, we want you guys to, be aware, or to make better decisions, easier decisions, things like that. So, our thoughts on the cake at Wow Factor: while beautiful, not so tasty.
Yeah, what I remember was, cause listen, when you when you go taste the cake, you want to make sure that the cake is flavorful and like moist, and it just has that freshness to it. And for me, I didn't feel that from it. Although the cakes were just amazing, like they're amazing artists there at that place, but for what we're looking for, it just didn't fit our flow.
Right. For us, I like a rich tasting cake. Most of Wow Factor's cakes were very light in taste. It's like you can taste a hint of things, but for me, if I'm eating cake, I'm eating cake. I want to taste it. I want it to be moist. I want it to be flavorful. I want the icing to be on point. I'm not a whipped icing person. I am more of a I don't even know what they call it, but the thicker stuff. I like that type of icing. So here we go. We're going to our second location, which is Carolina Cake Artistry. She's my girl. Not really my girl, but every time I'm at a wedding and her cakes are there, I know I'm about to taste something. And let's see how this went. All right, we are at Carolina Cake Artistry. We are doing our cake tasting. I absolutely love their cakes. Found them at one wedding before, and then I had to find her for Laura's wedding, so now we're back for mine. So that's what we're doing. We're trying 4 different types here. We've got the strawberry cake, we've got a chocolate raspberry cake, white chocolate raspberry cake. We have a regular vanilla cake here, and then we have a chocolate stout cake. Okay, now the different types of icings we have are going to be your buttercream. Cream cheese. I'm getting some help. Cream cheese icing. We've got our what? Buttercream, chocolate buttercream, and orange buttercream. Anyway, I'm excited. This is one of my favorite parts. I'm excited to try this, so I'm about to dip in. Let's go ahead and try this. Strawberry is a favorite for many. It's good. I'm gonna let Terrence try some of this soon. I can't stand people. All right, Terrence, what's the first one you're trying?
What was this? Strawberry
cake. Yeah.
Strawberry cake. So I already took a bite of the. You missed that part. I think so far it's amazing. The icing is amazing. I think icing is very important. Icing is very important. Everyone can't get the icing right, but you got it right. You got it right. You got it right. Yeah. So far so good. We'll come back and let you know how everything else works out.
Wait, try the next one.
I'm still trying to savor the icing taste of the cake.
This cake has to be good because I've never heard Terrence talk this much.
No, it's good.
That's how he talks about the cornbread.
Oh, so what was the second one?
It's raspberry white chocolate.
Raspberry white chocolate.
Yes.
Man, so now
Is this your first taste of the strawberry white chocolate?
Yeah, I've never.
I mean, no, did you already take a bite of it?
No.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's good. And then this is not necessarily the icing that'll be on that cake. It's just options, right?
Exactly. You can mix and match as you please.
So I'm doing them separately, so that way you could really kind of, your taste buds won't be tricked. You want to make sure you got everything separate.
You're supposed to clear your palate after every.
Do you see me swallowing? I was doing that. Oh, with the water?
The water.
I love it. I'm glad it was convenient.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad it was
I'm sorry, let me get the water.
Tell what you do with Terrence with the water.
Clean the palate like I'm drinking wine.
Just swirl it around.
I'm getting the proper cake tasting etiquette right
That's
now.
right.
Mm-hmm.
It's all new to me, so, that's why we document it.
Very important.
There you go.
All right, so as you can see, first of all, like I said before, I did not realize there were so many different variations and flavors of cakes. But when I tasted these cakes, I mean, I feel like that's the way a cake is supposed to taste. I was blown away. The flavor was there. The texture was there. The artistry was still there. So it maintained all the elements that I felt like would make a good cake. What about you?
For me, hands down, the first bite was amazing. And the thing is, we tasted some of the same exact flavors over there that we did at the other location. And Terrence made a good point to say, now, these are the two the same? And I was like, yeah, they're the same. He was like, what's really the difference? And I was like, somebody just makes it a little different, right?
Yeah,
The
I
ingredients are
think I
different.
distinctly remember the icing was like, I don't know, it's like she just, I feel like she, I don't know, it was just fresh. It was very like, it had just a vibrant flavor to it.
Yeah, it did. Like just moist, flavorful, everything you want in a cake. She's amazing. And the other thing is, so much cheaper for cost people who are out there. The price was a lot better, and it's not like it's because she's lacking in
Skills
in
and talent.
skill or
That's all.
anything like
Yeah.
that. But I feel like with her, you know, you're gonna be happy with the money you spent, and you're gonna be happy with the cake you've gotten. I don't think there'll be a lot of cake left over from her. So
Yeah. So, but this is the reason why it's important to make your tasting appointments.
yes,
Because this eliminates all the like I said, the bad tasting cakes that I've come encountered with some of the weddings that I've been at. But I'm assuming they went to wait.
they did. They probably did.
So listen, I guess everyone's palates are different.
There you go.
You got to rock with what you rock with,
There
and
you go.
we're rocking with them just because they just work. Like you said,
Right.
the price was on point, the flavor was on point, and you know, so that was our selection. That was our winner. We're actually gonna put information from both locations, just
Right.
because you know you can't just take our word for it.
Right.
You know, don't do that. Make sure you
Because
Check it
a
out for
lot of
yourself.
people go with Wow Factor
Oh, yeah.
cakes. Now, again, these are our opinions.
Our opinions.
These are our taste buds.
Yeah.
These are not yours because you may just love the other and hate this one. But we do want to let you know with what we went through. And then the other good thing about the Carolina Cake Artistry is that she gives you a free anniversary cake. So you don't have to try to keep that topper for a year and then try to reopen it.
people keep topping.
Yeah, they freeze them in there.
Yeah, I remember she said that, and I was like, what
Yeah.
the hell? I don't what.
So you don't have to do that with her. She'll give you a free one, which I thought that's another generous.
Added incentive.
Yes. So therefore, I love it. She's sweet. She remembers you. She's just great. She's great all around.
Cool. So listen, we want to thank you all for rocking with the wedding checklist. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
And this is supposed to be an interactive thing, right?
Yes.
So if you have questions or comments, please leave those. You have some particular show ideas, some topics you feel like we haven't touched on yet. We would love to hear from you so we can address those issues. Because listen, we're knee deep in it now.
Mm-hmm.
There's things that we're learning, things that we didn't know, unexpected things that happen, and if we could help you all, the viewers, get through those obstacles, like we want to do that.
Right. And then also too, maybe you have a great show idea that you want to be a part of. Let us know. We might be able to film it, and have you be a guest on the show.
Yeah, I guess we could do that. I just feel like you're adding more work to it. Man.
I'm always the one giving extra work, but I get excited about these things, guys. I get excited.
All right, so it's the wedding checklist. Until next time.
Peace.
White, no. Paper.